How much water should I drink to lose weight? You might be asking yourself that question. A lot of people ask themselves that question. So we're going to address that in today's video. So in this video, we're gonna dive into how much water should you drink to lose weight. And then we're gonna dive into the common misconception about how much water that really is and what is accurate for you. And last, we'll cover the consequence of dropping just 1% in hydration, and the consequence you probably didn't even know. So how much water should you drink a day to lose weight? The common misconception is that you need half your body weight in ounces every day in order to lose weight. Well, in my experience of being in this industry 26 years, that is just a starting point. That is the basic amount that each person needs, half their body weight in ounces, in order to just stay hydrated at the basic level, in order to just have your tear ducts and be lubricated, and for your sweat glands to work on the basic level, or to pee the right amount properly each day, which does sound a little bit gross, but we're gonna keep it in. And I can go on national television and say pretty much across the board to everybody listening that a gallon of water is probably safe for you. It's so funny because when people first hear that they need to drink a gallon of water a day, they always freak out. They do, and they're like, I can't do that, that's too much. Bull crap, because you gotta think of what you are drinking a day. Caramel macchiatos, Red Bulls, copious amounts of coffee, Diet Coke all day long, and wine at night. Believe me, if you cut that crap out of your diet and you just drink straight water, you're gonna be able to hit a gallon of water a day. It starts off difficult. I mean, anything starting off is difficult. Look, when I was boxing, the very first round was always the hardest. The first time you do anything is gonna be difficult. But the gallon of water gets easier. Yes, you're gonna be peeing all the time at first. Yes, you're gonna be running to the bathroom every 30 minutes. Don't worry. Pretty soon your kidneys will concentrate. Your body will go, oh, so we're doing this, right? And you're gonna get used to it. And then you're not gonna be peeing as much. But let me tell you, you're gonna wanna sit on the aisle of the airplane. So although you get used to it over time, you're still gonna have to pee. I mean, we still drink a lot of water. Me, at my current size and weight, I'm drinking 150 ounces a day. Look, I would rather get up and go pee all the time than suffer the consequences of dehydration. We're talking about headache. We're talking about sugar cravings. We're talking about your skin being ashy, your hair being unhealthy, your nails being brittle. Yeah, all these things come into line when you're properly hydrated. But we're so chronically dehydrated in our society, we don't know what it feels to feel good. But you feel so good. And you know what? When you actually get properly hydrated, everything in your life levels up. I mean, you have more energy, you sleep better, you digest your food better, your skin clears up, your rosacea goes away, your eczema goes away. Yeah, all for something simple like water. I know it sounds too good to be true, and it's just not something we talk about very often, and we should. Healthy people makes a lot of sense, but they don't make a lot of dollars, so we don't want to talk about proper hydration and just drinking straight water. So if you're telling me you don't like water, here are some ideas. There are 3 things that I allow my rebels to put in their water. Are you ready for this? Number 1, if you don't like plain water, this is gonna be great for you. Number 1, Ultima. Ultima electrolyte replacement comes in a wide variety of flavors, tastes so good. It's a great water electrolyte replacement. Number 2, Redmond Relight powder. The numbers on this product are excellent. Magnesium, sodium, potassium, fantastic electrolytes, and it's very potent, so you only need a little bit to fill up your whole water jug. And the third one is the Kaged Muscle Hydrocharge. Tastes phenomenal and very reasonably priced. Of course, you can get these products with my discount code. I'll link them up below. Here's what I don't want you putting in your water. I don't want you putting in Kool-Aid. What is that? No, that's what we used to do when we were kids and we didn't know any better. No Kool-Aid, no Crystal Light. Don't put that crap in your water. I don't want your body full of chemicals when I'm trying to get the chemicals out of your body. And I don't want you putting Lipton iced tea mix powder in there, stirring it up and drinking it and calling that water. Look, Water is water. Don't put any crap in your water other than those 3 approved items. And it makes the water go down so much better. You're gonna love it. You're gonna look forward to it. And you know what? When you start drinking your water, you actually start feeling better as early as tomorrow morning. Yeah, I know it sounds too good to be true, but you will wake up feeling better if you just start drinking your water right now. The funny thing is that you might not notice is when you actually become dehydrated, you start craving sugar. I know, it's crazy. And not to mention the fact that you're gonna get a headache, you're gonna feel fatigue, you're gonna feel lethargic, you're gonna be just grumpy. Hydration helps keep the sugar cravings away, and studies have shown that 1 glass of water will actually wake you up faster than a cup of coffee. I know, and I love my coffee. But Code Red Rebels know you get up, you walk to the bathroom, you weigh yourself, and you get started on that water right away. Something you might not know, that a 1% drop in hydration could yield a 10% drop in energy and strength. And I'm not just talking about deadlifting, okay? Look, I'm not talking about weightlifting and all the strength that you do in your gym. That too. But I'm talking about how about just hauling your kids in from the car? How about just hauling in your groceries, picking up your dog, putting them in the back seat of the car? All those things you do throughout the day, you are gonna feel a diminished amount of energy if you are even this much dehydrated. So it's so important. That's how sensitive our bodies are. It's so important that you stay properly hydrated to get the maximum amount of strength and energy for yourself to get through the day, whatever you're doing, whether you're raising kids or running a business or you're an athlete. So if you're ready to start losing weight, job 1 is ramping up that water to a gallon a day. I want to invite you to my 10-pound takedown challenge. We have them every month, and I've helped tens of thousands of rebels lose at least 10 pounds in 30 days without shakes, pills, diet foods, or exercise. So click the link to find out more.